Unit 5 Anatomy and Life Process. Lesson 6 Human Nervous System and Glandular System. Introduction. There are various kinds of organisms around us. Living organisms' response to their environment. Survival of all living organisms depends on the communication with the external environment, communication among the various parts of the body, and their coordinative functioning. The ability to respond to stimuli is a fundamental characteristic of living organisms. At all the moment, living organism is subjected to many influences that come from the surroundings. We can get information about them with the help of sense organs. In addition to these organs, nerves, brain and hormones play a vital role for the proper functioning of body systems. Living organisms are sensitive towards different stimuli. Living organisms usually respond to stimuli for food, habitat, protection, reproduction and suitable environments. Nervous system. The system which consists of brain, the spinal cord and nerves, is called nervous system. This system is responsible for the adjustment of the external and internal functioning of our body. Reflex action. The involuntary action performed by muscles under the direction of spinal cord in response to the stimulus is called reflex action. Reflex actions are immediate actions and are not judged by brain. For examples, blinking of eyes, shivering when there is cold, watering of mouth after smelling food, the knee jerk, and withdrawal of hands from a hot object. Denglia. The clusters of nerve cells linked by synapses are called ganglia. They usually form swollen structures on nerve fibers. Ganglion is made from cell bodies, somata, and the dendrites of numerous sensory neurons or autonomic neurons. They connect peripheral nervous system to the central nervous system, spinal cord and brain. Neuron, the nerve cell. The single unit of nervous system is its nerve cell. Nerve cells are called neurons. Nerve cell contains the cell body, soma or cytosine, axon and dendrites. The cell body is compact structure with cell membrane, and it contains cytoplasm, cell organelles and cell inclusions. Cell body of nerve cell contains more mitochondria than other cells. Axon and dendrites are the extensions arising from the cell body. Axon extends in the form of a stem-like structure from the cell body, and ultimately branches into numerous nerve endings. One nerve cell normally contains one axon, and it has more or less same diameter along its lengths. Axons are wrapped by some sausage-like structures known as myelin sheath. These sheaths work as boosters to speed up the flow of electrical impulses along the axon fiber. The main function of axon is to transmit electrical signals from cell body to the dendrites of neighboring neurons. Glandular system. Human body contains systems like nervous system and glandular system that maintain the balance of body activities and coordination. The glandular system regulates various biological activities like digestion, elimination, growth, metabolism, homeostasis, reproductive activities, sleep pattern, etc. Various glands are found in our body. Some glands like liver and salivary glands pour their secretions in ducts. So-called exocrine glands or ducted glands. Some glands like pituitary, thyroid, adrenal pour their secretions, hormones, directly into blood. Pituitary glands. Pituitary gland is a small pea-sized gland weighing just 0.5 gram and lies at the base of the brain below hypothalamus. Pituitary gland is called the master gland as it controls and activates the other glands by secreting stimulating hormones. Thyroid glands. There are two thyroid glands on either side of trachea. The two lobes of thyroid glands are connected by a thin band of connective tissue called isthmus. Thyroid glands produce thyroid hormones rich in iodine like thyroxine, T4 or thyrotropin, and triiodothyroxine, T3. These hormones regulate the general metabolism by regulating carbohydrate, protein and fat metabolism. They also regulate vitamin metabolism and coordinate with growth of bones. Parathyroid glands. There are 4 tiny glands over the thyroid glands, one pair on each of the thyroid glands. They are called parathyroid glands. They are smallest of the endocrine glands. They produce hormone called parathyroid hormone or parathormone. This hormone is responsible for balancing calcium and phosphate in blood. Pancreas. The pancreas is a mixed gland because it has both endocrine and exocrine functions. It produces pancreatic juice through duct, so it is exocrine gland and produces hormones, so-called endocrine gland. It produces insulin and glucagon. It is situated in the abdominal cavity. The islets of Langerhans are a special group of cell which secrete hormones directly into the blood. So, this part is endocrine. Insulin controls the sugar level in blood by changing glucose to glycogen. Adrenal gland. At the top of each kidney, there is a gland known as adrenal gland. It secretes adrenaline, noradrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline prepares the body to face emergency conditions of emotional stress like fall in blood pressure, pain, cold, injury, anger, fear, etc.